Hey, Craig.
Yes, Chris?
You know how we did that video a while back about microtransactions killing gaming?
I do.
Well, I have some more thoughts on that.
Oof, I'd like to hear them.
No, you don't. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, after we did that video, I've kind of become hyper aware to this microtransaction thing.
Yes. No, go ahead. I have thoughts. Go ahead.
Okay, so I've been kind of at first, I was against it anyway. I thought there was kind of cheating or whatever, and when we discussed that game, we were more on the little guys beating out the bigger games.
Right, yeah, because microtransactions are actually the top grossing games on all the app stores and things like that.
Like the mobile games and
stuff. Right. It actually, to throw this in there, interject, I read on the other day, paid for apps make like a fraction of the amount of money as the free apps with microtransactions. Yeah, tons more money in microtransactions. Go ahead.
No, that was kind of where we were coming from.
Right.
And I guess the gaming industry is really envious of that model, which they have said before.
I believe it. And by gaming industry, you mean like mainstream gaming?
I'm talking like consoles and PCs and stuff.
Next gen, okay.
And one thing that I did notice throughout with this next gen stuff and getting the Xbox and whatever, and this next wave of games that are kind of on both, I've noticed that if you go on like Xbox, for instance, and you look at all the add-ons and DLC section, most of them are microtransaction crap.
Wait. I haven't looked at it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Okay, when you say add-ons, DLC, in my head I picture map pack, right? You get 10 maps, $15. You get like an expansion pack, like Skyrim. So you're saying that well, the ones I didn't like were like you could get like skins for your guns. I mean, they had some cosmetic stuff, but it was just like few and far between. So you're saying it's different now.
Yeah, those I would actually describe as actual content, even if it's as simple as, hey, change what outfit Batman wears.
Okay.
Wear Michael Keaton 1980, which why isn't that on any of the Batman games yet? But like wear that versus the normal one. That right. Okay, if that's your thing, I'd pay for it.
Yeah, I can see that. $2,
I'd pay for a Michael Keaton Batman. For $1 or something.
Hint.
Whoever's doing the next one. No, what I'm talking about is let's use Skyrim as an example.
Okay.
Let's say you don't have time or whatever. If you pay $5, but we'll give you a jump start to level 25.
What?
That kind of stuff.
No, really?
Here's a specific example. The Assassin's Creed Black Flag game is out.
Okay. Yeah, no, I ordered it.
Love
for
it.
Xbox One. I'm excited.
But throughout the game, you can get upgrades to your ship.
Okay.
And there's like several tiers. There's like a tier 1, 2, 3, but then when you reach tier 4, you have to have an elite plan.
Okay.
To make that object.
Okay, so you have to find specific blueprints.
So you have to go into a shipwreck or find a buried treasure or whatever.
That sounds awesome. I want to play this game.
Exactly. It says, you found a plan, then you go build your elite anchor, which will keep you docked all day long.
Sweet. I like it.
For example. That's not an actual thing.
Well, they should.
It should be, but it's not.
Hint.
They have, if you go and you look at your DLC, it's called the Time Saver DLC.
Oh, God. Don't tell me.
And if you pay like $2 or something, you get all the technology upgrade maps. You can't build them. Like, it doesn't build them automatically for you, but it gives you the plan so you don't have to go and actually do all that messy gameplay stuff to get it.
If you're just listening to this right now, I am just disgusted. So you're literally, first of all, you go out and you buy a game for $60, and then you pay extra money to beat the game. Quicker.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, on every level, this is cheating. Just because you paid for it doesn't mean it's not cheating. What is the definition of cheating?
Well, and I'm not even sure if I'd say it's necessarily cheating or what. I mean, I guess it is a personal choice, whatever.
No, I ain't buying that crap.
Well,
you're being the devil's advocate. I appreciate that.
It's more on the consumer's perspective. I mean, I guess if you want to pay for it, whatever, more power to you.
If you want to be a cheater, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's like saying the guy who played Zelda, the original Zelda for Nintendo with the Game Genie wasn't cheating because they went out and bought the Game Genie.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
That's still cheating.
Sure.
If you have infinite lives or whatever, or the best gear when you're playing through the main game because you paid the extra money for the cheat codes or for the...
Yeah.
It's cheating.
What bothers me is when you go on there going, oh, cool, they released something, and then you're like, here, beat half the game for $2, which is... But the thing is it's not just that one.
Well,
it seems like it's all of them.
You're exactly right. This ruins, it undermines the point of the game.
What is it? Killer Instinct or something for Xbox One. You get one character as the free-to-play, and then you have to pay per character.
Oh my god.
I believe that's what that setup is. But at least that's just like one game, and that's like their thing. If you don't want this guy, don't buy him. Okay, I guess. But it's like,
is the game free, though?
The base game is free, but you only get one fighter.
Oh, well, see, that's not that bad of an idea.
And at least you're getting characters, and I think my guess is when you're all said and done, it equals the price of a full game.
Well, if you bought them all, yeah. I mean, that's not as bad. That's not really cheating.
That's not as bad.
That's pay for the content you want. That's a different thing.
Then skip ahead.
Yeah.
But it just seems like all of them are like, a lot of the games I'm seeing now, it seems like that's a definite trend. Hey, you want weapons in Battlefield or Call of Duty? Pay us more.
Well, the question here is whether or not it was cheating, and it is absolutely cheating in my opinion. And you guys can tell me, is it cheating? You know, and I'm a guy who doesn't have much time. Okay, so I would be like their target market for, paying for getting ahead kind of thing. But to be honest with you, why would I buy the game though?
Well, but I don't like the mindset either. It's a time saver is their mindset. So it's like, if you don't feel it was worth making me play through it, then why'd you put it in there?
Yeah. Why do I have to pay for content that isn't worth my time?
Yeah, if you don't think people are going to actually enjoy it, what is it, just a filler? And I can pay to skip the filler?
Yeah. So you pay for the game, then you pay to skip the crappy content in the game.
Here's a way to fix it. Once I get an achievement or a trophy for playing it, maybe my second playthrough, I don't have to do that.
Well, here's the problem. It undermines the whole point of gaming.
Yeah.
Okay? Especially internet-based gaming. Because when it comes down to achievements, it comes down to gear, it comes down to stats. The idea is that you had to earn it. So when you're playing a game with other people and they have certain gear, you're like, dude, that's awesome. That guy dedicated the time to make sure he could get that. And all that. So the people who are going through the trouble to accomplish all of this and actually play the game the way it was designed with the challenges. So if you see somebody with 100% completion and all that, you're like, wow, they loved that game, right?
Yeah.
So I guess what they're saying is they're like, now you can cheat and create the illusion that you're a hardcore gamer because you have all the best stuff by paying.
Yeah.
You're paying for status.
Well, and the thing is like with the Assassin's Creed one, that's just part of the game. Like, I really don't understand that one. I mean, I get how some people might be annoyed by it, but then just don't get it.
I don't know. I got major problems with that. I got major problems with that. But I mean, people are going to buy it. People are going to buy.
I'm sure some people
tons of people are going to buy it.
Usually the ratings on those are pretty low.
Well, it's a good sign for the gamer community.
Yeah,
they're just as frustrated about it as we are.
I just don't like the idea of where things are going with that.
No, that's not. I don't mind so much the way you were saying with the Killer Instinct. That doesn't bother me so much. Pay for the content you want.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a free game coming out. In fact, I play a lot of them on my iPad.
Yeah, but where does it stop?
Device.
I mean, what happens if you get a game? It's like, well, this is free to play, and then you finish up to this point, and then you get to a door, and the door says $5 to continue.
Well, then most of the time those games will have horrible reviews. I mean, that's how it works in the iStore or the Apple and Google Play Store. Is that if there's a sizable chunk of the game that is entertaining outside of the pay-to-play stuff, the games get really good reviews because there's a lot of entertainment value outside the pay-to-play stuff. But if you're one of the hardcores and you really, really love the game and there's more content you want to experience, then you can pay for the additional content outside.
Well, like with the mobile games, though, the thing is with those is a lot of those are kind of, in my opinion, boring, repetitious tasks anyway.
Yes.
And they usually have, like, you have to do the same thing 100,000 times before you reach this tier.
Yep.
Whereas exploration is the point of this game, and I just want to skip that whole point.
Right.
Like, that doesn't make sense. I understand wanting to skip past through, a million frustrating same old whatevers, or...
What say you, Internet? What do you think? Is this?
I'm disgusted.
Is this specific thing we're talking about with the microtransactions and skipping ahead in games cheating?
I think it is.
And what are your thoughts on that?
I'm going to join. I'm coming down. It is.
That's ridiculous.
And I think
I'm with you on that for sure. I'm not so
definitely bad taste on the.
I'm not so much against the paying for content stuff. Like if the game is free,
don't list it as DLC at the very least.
Yeah,
because that is not what it is.
That's true.
Yay! They have this. Then you get in there. It's like time saver.
If you take it literally, it is downloadable.
You want a time saver? Don't play anymore.
Yeah. Time saver. Turn off your Xbox. It'll cost you nothing.
Yeah.
You saved yourself 40 hours.
I have free time. I'm going to play a game.
Oh, no. You want the ultimate time saver. Watch gameplay footage on YouTube and watch other people play through the game, and you will have experienced the entire game without actually paying for it. And guess what? You can do that on our channel now. So, we're saving you guys loads of cash by their standard.
Mm-hmm.
We're saving them tons of money.
Yep.
Don't buy the game. Just watch us play through it.
Microtransaction free.
Microtransaction free.
Yeah.
That was a good close. I can live with that close.
I can too.
Subscribe, because we want to do this for a living and we can't without your support. The end.